Welcome back to Very Unlikely. The day that we've all been waiting for is finally here, and that is for the announcement on when SundaeSwap decentralized exchange would launch. And literally just a few minutes ago, it just came across. That is going to launch this upcoming Thursday, January the 20th. Now, there's a couple of other things that you definitely want to know as far as dates and kind of mile markers, if you will. I'm going to give you those in this video. And just remember, all the things and all the videos we put out, take a look at them. There's a lot to consider, but it's finally here. So the first thing to take note of is on the date of launch, January the 20th, also you will be able to yield farm. So you'll be able to get LP tokens, liquidity provider tokens. You'll be able to take that from the DEX, lock them up, and for that, you will be able to earn extra Sunday tokens. So that's the first thing, and that will be available for at least the first 6 months of the DEX running. Something else to make note of is that as far as with it launching, this is going to be the fully functional beta version of the decentralized SundaeSwap exchange. Now, another important date to remember is Tuesday, January the 25th. Now, that will be when the first round of the ISO rewards are calculated. So what you need to know about that is ISO participants must delegate their ADA to ISO scoopers prior to 21:45 UTC time on Tuesday the 25th. As far as the ISO, this is something that I've stated in other videos. That will last for 5 rounds, which will be approximately 25 days. Now, as far as projects being able to create their liquidity pools so that they can launch various Cardano projects on the blockchain, right? Through the DEX, that is. That will be available on the 18th. So January the 18th, they can start launching their pools because they have to provide liquidity for you to be able to buy various projects that you're interested in that are going to be on the SundaeSwap DEX. So that's something to keep in mind, obviously, because the DEX is going to launch on Thursday the 20th. Before that, on the 18th, Tuesday, they will be allowed to provide their liquidity to their pools so that you'll be able to get various projects that are launching on SundaeSwap. I want to reiterate this. Initially, there will be 3 ways to acquire Sunday tokens as follows. Participate in the ISO available during Cardano epochs 316 through 320. The second way, earn yield farming rewards available January through June. And number 3, swap other tokens for Sunday on SundaeSwap and other participating DEXs. This is a change of plans. See the section on the taste test on why. As far as the ISO, I do want to give you the specific dates of the rounds just so you have them. So I will do that right now. Round 1, January the 25th, that's 21:45 UTC. Round 2, January the 30th, same time, 21:45 UTC. Round 3, February the 4th, 21:45 UTC. Round 4, February the 9th, 21:45 UTC. And last but not least, round 5, February the 14th, 21:45 UTC. Now, as far as yield farming, there will initially be 4 different pools for that. Now, these are all ADA making up half of that pool, and those are Sunday, LQ, WMT, and cards. Those are all /ADA to make up the yield farming. Now that will change over time and they will add more pools for yield farming, but that is what will happen to start this thing off. Now, why are they doing beta? They're doing beta because while all of the audits have been performed, the actual governance for Sunday is not completely ready. So over time, that will be put in place. So that's why still at this point it will be beta, but that's not necessarily a concern because of the fact that it's still fully functional. A major change is the taste test. Now they decided Because of the taste test, and it was going to limit the ability to be able to launch with pairs at the time of the launch, they didn't want that to happen. So they decided to go against that. So that is a major change. But now because of that, there will be Sunday pairs available at launch. So originally where it was going to take 10 days, it no longer will. You will be able to acquire the Sunday token at the time of launch on January the 20th. So with that being said, remember, no taste test, but they do plan with future projects to have the availability of the taste test. I still think it's a good idea. I'm interested to see how it's gonna go, but ultimately on this one, there will be no taste test, but for future projects, they'll continue to develop it. So those other projects that list on SundaeSwap have an opportunity to use the taste test. So I already did the video, my last video, explaining some of the concerns they have about the speed of the DEX and about the fact that Cardano, this is big for Cardano. So they're gonna have to slowly ramp things up. So those challenges are likely still going to be there. I'm gonna put a link to the article about that so you can read up on it, but it's important that you know that. I still expect it to be fast. They do too, but there's going to be performance challenges. That's just what it comes down to. I hope that this has given you enough information to just understand key important dates around the SundaeSwap DEX. It is coming January the 20th. And if you want to know anything else about SundaeSwap period, I've done a lot of videos on it trying to prepare everyone. So click the link up above, check out the playlist. It should answer every question you have. But if it doesn't, leave me a comment. I'll try to answer it. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. This is just for entertainment and educational purposes only. So if you need a financial advisor, well, you need to seek one out. Thank you for watching the content. Please hit the like button. It really helps. As you can see, I literally saw it come across my screen. By the way, I will put a link to this article announcing the launch in the description as well. So check that out. It should help answer your questions, but I got up to it on the fly. Also, leave a comment. It helps the YouTube algorithm. The best thing you can do for my channel is to share the content with someone else. It really does help. Hit the bell for notification if you want to stay up to date on the latest content that I drop, and I'll see you next time.